And here we are. Here we are, everybody. We're about to be in for a treat, we will say. This is going to be I'm going to go ahead right off the bat, spoilers, this is the longest game I've ever heard of in StarCraft 2. If you think that Happy versus Todd on that Tal'Drim Malter game was funny and long and ridiculous, this game's longer. I can't promise the funny or ridiculous aspect, but I can say right off the bat this is going to be ridiculous. Which I know is the same exact word, but I mean, we've got a long road ahead of us to see what's going to be happening. We've got uGp.Sasin, going to be the red Terran in the bottom right, going up against ExCeLLos, the yellow Protoss in the top left. Now, a little context for this game is that this is the first game in the Zeke Team League series that both these teams participated in. So this is going to be crazy. I think I need a slightly more game sound. So I'm going to go ahead and just get that up there. And I don't know what to expect. Also, I realized that my actually I remembered this before getting into a huge battle. But yeah, there we go. So there we have those managerial stuff aside, and let's see what's going to be happening. This is a Shakuras Plateau, MLG Shakuras Plateau, Game 1 of a Best of 5 Clan War in Round 1 of the Zeke Team League. uGp is a team that I know a lot of people are afraid of in this Team League series, and I am so curious to find out what's going on. We actually thought that that both teams didn't even come into the tournament because for like an hour and a half no one heard anything about the games, and then news started trickling in as I was casting saying there's a 2-hour game going on. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. And I got the replay of it, and now I'm going to cast it, and I don't know what to expect. Right now we're looking at pretty much standard openings for both players, which is to be expected. We're going to be in for a macro game to say the least. But we're on Shakuras Plateau. When I heard it was a 2-hour game, I was thinking, oh, it has to be Tal'Drim Malter. It's gotta be Tal'Drim Malter. I don't know how bases can survive for so long, but knowing the time limit, I can guarantee you this base and this base are going to be so important. And the expansion patterns are going to be really interesting. The tech choice is very intriguing. We see a tech lab being thrown down by Sasin right in front of that probe, which will actually escape alive, it seems. Yeah, yep, it does a nice little juke there to keep that alive, but I don't know what to expect. I know this is probably the worst intro to a game that's casting you've ever heard, because I'm just going, oh my god, I don't know what to expect. But we have 2 racks opener so far from Sasin, with Reaper going down first, and another refinery. So this is actually starting to not be normal. 1 Rax Reaper expand is very, very normal, but to add in a refinery, a 2nd barracks, a full wall, that's not so much. ExCeLLos has got both of his gases up. We've got the first Stalker coming along the way with a sentry behind it. That'll be just in time to kill off this SEV. He'll still see both gases, and yeah, sees both gases, sees the chronoing out of the gateway. So he's seeing just standard stuff right now. There we have the Robo. So we could have a 2 or 3 gate Robo opener from ExCeLLos, which is going to be really good because it seems that Sasin wants to be aggressive with Marines and Marauders earlier on with this Reaper going around the side. You can see how it's queued up to attack down here. You can see it's going straight over here. I'm going to start hitting the probes inside the assimilator very quickly. However, the fact that ExCeLLos is not going for an expansion is going to mean that he has less area that he's actually going to need to defend, and he'll be able to hold things fairly well. Assuming he isn't getting, he'll probably lose 2 or 3 probes at most. This is going to be, and then we have, oh no, we're going to have to deal with observers doing lots of pinging. But there we have the Reaper. Going to see it get 2 kills so far. Ooh, and only 1 kill. Nice pulling back by ExCeLLos. There's a 2nd kill, and that Reaper will go ahead and retreat. Okay, so still just 2 gate Robo. No expansions yet for either player. Looks like Sasin is going for a 2-1-1. We've got the Tech Lab going down. This is going to be a strong push. So a 2-1-1 is coming out of him. ExCeLLos doesn't normally with like against a 1-1-1. The Toss will usually want to open with like a 1-gate expand to be able to have a lot of units. But ExCeLLos is going for the 1 base. There we have the Nexus being thrown down there. 6.5 minutes in, not the fastest, but as far as expansions go, this is a pretty safe expo. He's managed to put back all the guys in the simulator, 25 probes, 25 SCVs. Not the greatest for the Protoss, considering that Sasin's got the ability to have mules. However, it's still pretty equal so far. And, oh, it's tech siege tanks. Starport's getting a single medevac. I thought I was going to switch that, go for Banshees, and do a 2-1-1 type of thing. Instead, it seems to be more just marine tank play with medevac. A few Marauders, too. Interesting pylon place, and I would actually expect that normally be over a little bit or two, so he can actually warp in the high ground if he gets his observer up there in order to see. But right now, Sasin is preparing for a strong push as this Nexus is going down. You've got Twilight Council in the main, only 2 gates still. Odd builds by both these players, but I actually am I actually kind of like them both. They're not typical. They seem to be pretty normal. We'll see if this is going to be used for DTs, Blink, or Charge. Probably Blink. I'm expecting Blink, especially with the proxy. Oh, Charge. Never mind. I'm a liar. I was thinking it'd be Blink down here to warp in Stalkers, blink them up to the high ground, have the Observer to be aggressive, which is a very strong thing to do. Looks like we still don't have a command center down for Sasin. This Nexus is now fully mining. The probe counts are 34 to 28 in favor of the toss. But with Charge going down, it's not going to be there in time for this push, which is really, really unfortunate. We have SCVs being pulled. Sasin doesn't want this to go to the late game, it seems. He wants to win, and we see that full-on scouting is going to make every single one of those probes retreat. Kind of surprised that he actually did that so quickly. He still had a good solid bit of money. Could have probably gotten 100 or 200 more minerals down, which I guess isn't the biggest deal. I guess he's going to play it safe, not lose any of those, not lose any probes. And I think he's going to sacrifice this base by time. But now he's going to be in a rough position trying to break up this ramp. I guess his buildings are far enough away that I can just hold back and wait. But there we have that going down. I don't know if Sasin clicked on the minerals to see that the Nexus is pretty new and see how little has actually been mined by those probes. But he's going to pull back, it seems. I guess he's content. Has he expanded in his main base? It seems like he hasn't. So how does this game may... There we go, there's the expansion. But this game is having a weird turn. We can see that ExCeLLos has maintained his probe count. He's not lost a single one, except for a few by the Reaper and probably the scouting probe. The scouting probe escaped. Reaper got 3 kills, or maybe a probe at the watchtower or something got killed. Reaper, yep, 2 kills. Alright, this Marine has 1 kill, so it looks like it was the watchtower that was killed. Now, this expansion is now technically faster than this expansion. You see ExCeLLos distance mining with a few of those probes to make sure that he's optimally saturated at his main base. You can see he's actually overly saturated at his main base. Could bring down another 2 probes easily to continue mining here. But still, his Nexus is coming up. He's playing it safe. He didn't die to that push, which is really, really important. The siege tanks are just sitting back right now. You can see they haven't done crazy amounts of damage. It's just simply kill a Nexus, retreat, not playing too greedily. He knows that he can get his expansion up now, and he's not going to worry about it too much. Temple Archives is now on the way, along with a Forge and another Forge. So ExCeLLos is going for a delayed double Forge for upgrades. Sasin, you see just now, is going to have the 1. So ExCeLLos could have a good period of time where he's going to actually be ahead in terms of upgrades, which could be a very nice window of opportunity for him to attack. We have the Observer scene, stim on a few Marines, and then killing that off, which is fine. That's actually a really smart thing to do, to stim those small group of Marines in order to take out the Observer. Sasin's going to move around with this factory. We've got simulators going down once again. We have just armor being upgraded and no attack quite yet. Probes are what being emphasized at the moment, and this Zealot is going to move down. This Marine stims to get his Marine butt out of there, which is smart. Sasin apparently is leaving behind his tanks. Is he actually going to push without his tanks? Okay then. He only gets his 4th gas now. But goodbye to the Zealot. This Marine manages to stay alive. And Mega Sasin just wanted to take the Watchtower again very, very decisively. As you can see, he's going to be able to send this 1 Marine, stim it up, and see this army The first Templar is there. Side storm is completed, and that's a pretty big thing. We only have a single storm available, though, and this Marine is going to be able to walk. Never mind, it will not be able to walk in there. Scan's going to see no units. Oh, wait, no, the entire army walks into the scan. But a lot of Charizards are out. There's no armor upgrades yet. The attack is just now starting. Extra gateways. Macro's looking pretty solid by both players, even around 105-ish, 103-ish supply for both players. Sasin is going to get up his third command center. Good timing for that. I mean, this game's essentially behind 2, 3, maybe 4 minutes, where your normal PvT, passive PvT would be looking like right now. So it's okay that that expansion is going down now, and why Protoss only has these 2 bases. It's just the lack of options, and oh, this Zell's gonna not do anything. It looks like it was not on attack move at all. Reaper could have been taken out. That would have been nice. The Reaper added DPS is pretty significant against those light units. For example, Zealots. Now, this Nexus, third base is now going down for ExCeLLos, so the timings for the third bases are pretty similar, but oh, Ghost with Mobius Reactor on the way, and oh yeah, there's the added DPS of this Reaper against those buildings. It's actually proving to be really useful throughout the mid-game. The damage that it's being able to do is probably going to force a cancel down here, at the same time as this drop is going to do nothing. And oh wow, if there was feedbacks on that, oh, those would all be dead. Those are max energy medvacs. And oh, that'd be huge. Instead, this gets cancelled, as we have a few Templar out. Only 2 Templar. Colossus Tech, is that available? It seems like it's not. No Robo Base being built either, but it's just upgrades that are coming down now. We do not have Blink though. Charge was upgraded first by ExCeLLos. I'm also trying to pace myself with this cast and not get overly excited, just stay calm and not just yell, oh my god, oh, at everything, because I mean, I have another 10 hours of casting after this. I've got the Zotac Cups and ASL Team League, and this is going to be a long day for me, especially when I streamed for 10 hours yesterday. Almost all that with me playing or casting StarCraft, and that takes a toll on your brain power. We can see ExCeLLos is really emphasizing these Zealots. He needs to start getting his next attack upgrade. Robo Bay, Dark Shrine, Robo Bay, double Robo, and a Dark Shrine. This is a lot of tech, and that's a dead pylon, probably the probe I killed too. Still, this is a strong drop, double drop, but the rest of the army is back here. So we're not seeing Sasin being aggressive with the drops. Someone's pinging the Dark Shrine and the Robo Bay that I've already pointed out, so I feel ahead of the casual observers in this game. But this, by casual observers, I mean really invested observers, because they're teammates of both these players in a team league that is pretty significant. So Sasin has these medevacs loaded up with Marauders. This is designed to take out buildings. These Stalkers are still here with no blink, which is kind of disappointing, but we have a Viking running around for a scout. Oh, he's going to also land and try to take out a few probes, maybe distract the army. But ExCeLLos is in the most medium position he can possibly be in. And these, feedback, oh, ExCeLLos, get in there, feedback, storm, feedback, nice, very nice, Archon on the way now. I think he actually could have gotten another storm off, though. I guess he's trying to play it safe, tank that damage, let those Zealots get in there to deal with these Marauders. They are very hurt. They ate that storm for a while. This Archon is now fully available, very well handled drop. But we got another one in here. This third will not be able to be used at all. Not a single bit was mined, and it'll be tight to see if this is going to be fast enough to save it. Looks like it will be. Will he focus down? He's stimming. The Nexus is close to dying. It's close to dying. It dies. But so does this army. It's not exactly even trade, though. Sasin now has 3 bases up very handily. PF at this third, and he's looking pretty solid. Immortals are out now. We do have the next attack upgrade about to complete. Ooh, another Templar's down here, and we have the Colossi coming in. Have they been seen? No. The DT Shrine also hasn't been seen. Still, we do have the missile turret available for detection in there, but not over here. However, the sensor tower is going to be a problem, though. War Prism could get down here in the bottom and drop a DT. But that's a little less likely. Alright, so one probe's going to finish off this, and we have, there are the DTs. Thank you, useful observers. Point out the DTs, you gotta be careful though with the sensor tower. They could easily move in here and shut down this expo. But right now, ExCeLLos is behind. There's no other way around it. These 3 bases have been down for a while. We've got a lot more SCVs than those probes. Even though Sasin hasn't killed that many, there haven't been bases to need probes for. So ExCeLLos has been cutting down his probe production, getting his army really, really strong, and using that in order to really. This isn't get taken out. Okay, but using that to make sure he can stay in the game and not die and not overproduce on probes when he has no economy to support going for that while the army dies. Wow, it wasn't cancelled. ExCeLLos should definitely keep 1 DT down here, separate them, force more scans. Right now we see the missile turrets are being thrown down everywhere for that nice detection. No nuke, I don't believe. Yeah, no nuke, unfortunately. 9 ghosts, though, is a very significant number. Viking count is a whopping 1. But yeah, we see the observers just pinging the fact that the Colossi are staying hidden in the background. 3 Immortals, a lot of charge lots. The thing is, though, Toss is behind in the upgrades right now. 2-2 is there, while we have +3 attack almost completed, so it's actually about even. But we have tanks. Oh, that is annoying to have them being dropped over here. Still, with the Colossi giving vision, it's not going to be as scary as it could be, for example, against Zerg. Against Zerg, this is a nightmare. You need mutas to handle this, but when you have Ghosts and Marines against Zerg, there's nothing mutas are going to be able to do. So this is a good thing to do. We see Sasin just staring at this base, and we're going to see ExCeLLos pushing forward. There we have these, big EMPs over everything. And that's going to force ExCeLLos back. We've got these tanks in the background helping out a lot. Now we're seeing these guys pushing forward, dealing damage. Right, here we go. Now the tanks are going to be engaging, and that's what Sasin wants. He's got a nice little bit of a lead, but look at the Colossus surprise, and that is so key. The fact that those Colossi just came in, completely surprising. Sasin's going to allows ExCeLLos to take that battle. There's no other way he's going to beat that without Colossi. The vision of the high ground is so necessary. Looks like Sasin wants to go ahead and do a drop. Maybe shut down this base. We have... Why are people picking over here? There's just a few Zealots and an Archon. I guess they want them in the army, maybe, or they're talking about that stopping drops. They're going to see that those Archons should be down here for this drop. It's going to move in and apparently go straight to this. And the Viking is just sitting over there above those units. But with this attack, it's going to force those units away. There's no sentries out to actually... oh, it doesn't matter. The DPS is crazy. So many Immortals. Oh, with the Immortals with the plus attack. Oh my god. 65 versus armor is crazy. This base has now been shut down. And Toss is going to take the lead. ExCeLLos, and ooh, that's a big pickoff. Taking out those fully loaded medevacs is a really big deal. Luckily, Sasin tried to expand before, and now he'll be able to retake his third. This Viking has been sitting here for a while. As far as other starports go, we just have the one. This main is now mined out. What? There's nothing over here. Why are you pinging over here? It's unclear. Okay, but something to note, though, is the fact that now there's no missile turret down here. DTs can once again be used to harass. Sasin isn't rebuilding that missile turret, so that could really be an issue. But now we're having this medevac moving over here. They actually see the stalkers and are going to retreat. With that, doesn't want to lose those. Drops are always good if you don't lose them. But if you do, oh, look at that. He's going to... I guess he didn't see those stalkers, and now we're going to see this medevac so close to dying. However, there's no blink. Why is there no blink? We also have 6 idle probes down there, and now we're going to have this Viking probably going, why are they pinging over here to the idle? Are they? I guess they're pointing out the idle probes. I feel really intelligent right now. But this Viking's now killed off 2 probes, 3 probes. It might get another one. One goes down, and will it get another one? It only needs one more shot on that probe, and it would have actually done that. But now we're going to see this factory maybe even get taken out. But the base count is still fairly low. We're at 3 versus 3. We've got mules hanging out down there. Why are they picking that spot? I do not know, but goodbye to that factory. And that actually could be really bad. Something that ExCeLLos could do is throw down... He already has 2 robos. I was going to say he could throw down a 3rd robo and maybe just completely shock Sasin with a ton of Colossi. But right now, he's max. Sasin is not. ExCeLLos has his +3 attack. Wait, does he not have his +3 armor at all? He doesn't even start at +3 armor. Alright, but you should be pushing in, but that's a lot of Marauders. +3 attack is there, +1 armor is researching, and Sasin had double engineering base but never used it. Huh. It's a new way to go about being behind in TOS upgrades. Now we're seeing, I heard a unit stim. There's a scan. We're going to see the death to that DT. This DT's got no kills. That other one apparently was the better DT. Looks like this SCV will be expanding over here instead of this SCV, which is kind of odd. But now we're going to see, ExCeLLos is gearing up for a huge remax with his army. We're going to play Zerg for a while with his TOS units, which I think is a great way to play. I enjoyed immensely. Still, we're going to have the +3 armor going down, and I'm kind of curious what this game would look like if ExCeLLos had actually utilized those upgrades. DT should be trying to snipe off a ghost or something. Still waste a little bit of energy on the medevacs, that's always nice. Still, we're gonna, is it going to scan? Oh, EMP'd. Okay. But how would this game have looked if ExCeLLos had actually gotten his +3/+3? And, ooh, we have this base being taken sneaky by ExCeLLos, expanding towards the Terran. Not something any Terran would normally suspect. We're going to have another command center being thrown down. Let's look at the worker counts for fun. 52 to 63, very low worker, but that really goes to show that the army supply is massive. Absolutely massive for both of these players. You can see Sasin 147, that's rather crazy. Only 51 SCVs. Where'd the one just die? Did he sacrifice it, or did he move it somewhere and get killed? Maybe this... Oh, it probably got killed over there by... That's not a DT. I don't know. Maybe it's just a scouting SCV to look for the army. But right now, ExCeLLos is about to have his +3 armor, getting out his actually first shield upgrade as well. Oh, look at that. Isn't that awkward? Where is that command center that's going over? Is it... Oh, it's the main command center. Oh, Sasin. Scouting command centers are always amusing. And now he goes, oh, look at that. There's a base. This is going to get canceled. At least it really should get canceled. Will it get canceled? Oh, it's not. Oh, it does get canceled. Okay. Good job, ExCeLLos. Good job. Now he's got 6 free supply. Could easily go for a, another Colossus. It's quite possible. Let's take a look at what else he's got down here. He's got a Stargate now, so that's going to be interesting. Maybe for a fleet beacon and a mothership, perhaps? I mean, he's going to be in a very long macro game. I guess it wouldn't be shocking at all to have some kind of mothership play mixed in. Now, next is double expansion from ExCeLLos. Interesting, interesting. So we're having a really, really large macro investment right now. Look at what is being banked by ExCeLLos. We can see that Sasin's now beginning to be able to get a bank of his own. But we've got to see an engagement by TOS soon. Very, very soon. He's got a lot of gateways, can easily remax. But he's really got to actually go for that. And oh, double pronged attack takes out that base as well. Oh no, bases are getting denied. I don't know what the count is for bases that have been denied so far in some way, whether they get killed right after their builds or get killed by drops or just double pronged attacks or something, but it is high. Sasin is now working on getting out his, I guess you can say 1.2, his 1.2 mining bases right now, while ExCeLLos has got 1, 2. So he's got the lead in terms of that. Income should show that as well, which it does. He's got a lead in the worker counts. However, Sasin, how many orbitals do you have? That's an orbital. That's being built. That's an orbital. So he actually only has 2 orbitals. That's a very, very small amount of mules and and scans that he can really use. So we're up to 5 colossi, a good number. I'm not sure that's going to be enough to balance against this count of Vikings, but the Vikings don't have any attack upgrades. The armor upgrades for colossi are very significant, plus that shield upgrade is there as well. We have once again a double expand over here, and so much money. Why isn't TOS engaging? If TOS engaged 2 minutes ago, remaxed, and pushed in again, I don't know if Sasin would have been able to hold that. How many guys are watching this? A lot of guys are actually watching this. Oh, ExCeLLos is, I call him ExCeLLos. I don't know he was on uGp. It's kind of cool. Good to see he got picked up. I haven't seen him for a while, but remember him being a cool person. Yeah. Well, okay, so we have more medevacs being produced. I'm surprised he hasn't even gotten armor upgrades for his for his air units. I mean, it'd be really expected. There's not even attack upgrades for those air units. And we do see that ExCeLLos is getting this next shield upgrade, which is very nice. And why are you pinging down here? This base has been up for a while now. Alright, so now this Nexus is here completely idle. We should be seeing probes getting transferred somewhere. But look at the gateways. Oh my god. Let's see. Oh, wow, we actually have a full control. There's literally 24 gateways on the field right now. I don't know if there's more being hidden somewhere by all these blotches of yellow, but that is crazy. You're pinging over here for a lot. Oh, that's actually a worthy ping. We've got 5 Ghost Academies going down. A 6th one's going to be built as well, so that is definitely a worthy ping, Mr. Observer. 24. Okay, so it's 24 warp gates. We've got double robo. We've got a single Stargate, and we're about to have the +2 shields. For the upgrades for Sasin right now is just sitting at +2 armor. The +3 attack's been done for a while. ExCeLLos is now starting to mine over there. The income is definitely in favor of him. And it would seem that Sasin is actually getting more orbital commands. There we go. That's what we want to see. This will be an orbital command as well. Planetary. Wow, that's good. A very defensive planetary. So we're up to now 4. I don't know why I clicked on that. Probably because I was expecting command center to be there. We've got a fair count of orbital commands now. 4 orbitals will be on the way shortly. PF to try and hold this area from counterattack. We've got PF over here as well. PF here. So we have a really entrenched Terran going for 8 nuclear missiles at once. Oh my god. Right now, Toss has got over 11,000 banked. Oh, Jesus. And yeah, it looks like he's just started researching his +3 shields. This is... I may have to start fast forwarding, to be honest. We're now 37 minutes in. There's not much to say. I've pretty much covered the fact that Toss can reproduce. And will we actually have an attack? Oh my god. We're going to have an attack. The nuke's just completed. Here we go. The nuke's just completed. We've got a lot of Mirage on the field. All of them 3-2. And god, talk about late upgrades from these players. We're almost 4 minutes into the game, and neither player has full upgrades for their ground forces. Ooh, nuke! I hear nuke. There's a nuke. Here we have the first nuke. I wonder what it looks like when you zoom it in. We've got time to check this out. We've got 7 more nukes after this one. And you ready? You ready? You ready? Boom! Oh, another one's gonna come right after. We can compare. We can compare our visions. Actually, no, it'd probably be better if I do this. There we go. Now we can really take a look at this nuke. And... boom. Alright. Thank you for indulging me. Let's see if any attacks happen during that time. And nope. Passivity. Chakra there. Looks like we're going to have another Cloak Ghost running forward. But the lack of detection there... oh, wait, there's an observer. Never mind. There's no lack of detection. Is there a blink yet? Why is there no blink? Why is there no blink? Come on, Toss. Get that blink. Are they still hitting lots of buttons? They still are hitting lots of buttons. With that APM. Cloaked Ghost going to go down here. We do have 2 cannons. And another nuke is going to be falling down now. Let's see what happens with this nuke. We've got another nuke going down. Is this just a double nuke? Ooh, we've got an offensive, or I guess sort of defensive nuke. You're trying to hold that position, or positional nuke. That's what I'm looking for. Goodbye over there. This Ghost now has 19 kills. This Ghost has 0 kills. There's that nuke. It now has 1 kill. Another nuke is going down. So we're having nukes galore right now. Very cool. Very cool for these nukes. Now we're going to have a complete counterattack. We do have those 5 Colossi still there. And nuke is going to land and almost take out that Nexus. Maybe we'll have another nuke on top of that. We have 6 more in production. There we go. Oh, trying to hit the army as they retreat to defend this base. That's not going to go out so well. But ooh, will he nuke himself? Oh, nuke yourself would be funny. He did not nuke himself. He did partially nuke himself. Look at the Ghost. The Ghost is now single-handedly taking down this Nexus with its very low 13 damage versus armored. Okay, so nuke. I hear another one. Is it just back here again? It is back here again. It's not as exciting when they nuke the same spot every single time, but there's a death to that guy and the waste of a nuke. Nukes are expensive too, guys. I mean, they cost 100, 100, and they take 60 seconds. Actually, that's not nearly as much. I was thinking Brood War nukes, where the Brood War nukes even cost supply. For all you non-Brood War players, imagine if nukes were 200, 200 with their cost, took a long time to build, and occupied 8 supply. If you had 8 nukes there, it literally occupies 64 supply. Boom! Math for you all. What now? Let's see. We've got the 333. We have a nuke being thrown down. Right, Sidestorm. That's a lot of AoE hitting this area in the span of 20 seconds. And this ghost is going to kill himself. Oh, he cancels it. Never mind. Cancels the nuke, saves the ghost. Very nice. We can see how ExCeLLos is kind of handling this well. Okay, seriously, look at this. He's getting observer speed, and he doesn't have blink. Who gets observer speed before blink? I am peeved by this. Nuke. No. Wait, is there no concussive shells? There's no concussive shells. Oh my god, a unit died. Why is there no concussive shells? Seriously. How can there be no concussive shells? Nuke. It's nothing. Burns a tree, though. That's a worthy nuke. It burns a tree. And we've got these 5 colossi running around. Yeah, nuke. I hear another one. Oh, look at that. Shocker. Who would have guessed it would be over here? This base is still happily mining. We've got nothing really being mined down there. Nuke. Let's take a watch as it falls. And kills 2 probes. And, oh, that's actually, why was there fire down there? Were there shrubberies over here or something? Or was that just like a shockwave from the nuke deciding to burn things? Oh, no, there was, yep, there's brush. That got taken out. I think complete, like, oh, look at that. Fancy Blizzard. Doesn't just get burned down. They go away. They get completely burned. So we get to have a nice ooh, snipes on those fully energized High Templars. They get, that's a really cool, I think that's actually a little bit of lag that was helpful for casting those. Now we're watching as these ghosts are single-handedly killing off almost all the AoE from ExCeLLos. Oh, that's painful. We're now down to 174 supply. What's the units lost? Oh, Terran's lost a lot more, actually. Maybe it's because of the nukes? The investment in the nukes? Oh, is he going to nuke himself? Oh, that would be exciting. Will it kill the observer? Will it kill the observer? Yeah, it kills the observer and the ghost. And this base is going to go down too. We still have almost no mining from those top right bases. But Sasin's running around. We are now officially at the 45-minute mark of this game. Wowzers. So I hear another nuke. Is it down here? Oh my god, it is. So right now, Sasin is managing to really limit the expanding pattern for ExCeLLos and the economy. We can see how this ghost is here with a lot of nukes. Can't even cloak himself right now, but he's really working on killing off this nexus. He's trying very, very, very hard. Sasin's almost mined over there. Are they still in lots of buttons? They are. Why are we... Oh, they're probably just pointing out ExCeLLos that haven't been taken. That's what I assume the observers are doing. But so far, let's actually count that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 expos, or possible expos, I should say. Granted, this one and this one have been taken and denied many, many times. We have a single marauder that's on this high ground. Is that what they're pointing out, or are they just pointing out the planetary fortress? Not completely sure. This nexus is here. We've got a few marauders going to be moving in to take that out, maybe. Ghost, the nuclear missile count is sitting nice at fully 8. These guys are also filled with the nukes. Alright. I'm going to fast forward. Let's go. We're at ×2 now. We are at ×2 now. We are seems to be passive once again. We're watching as ExCeLLos tries to take this base once again. He's down to 37 probes. Sasin has 35 SCVs and a massive, massive scary army with +3 attack. Has he upgraded his Vikings? Yes, finally. He's got that upgraded. Blink! Oh my god, let's celebrate. Where is that Twilight Council? Oh, you very nice Twilight Council with your +3 shields. Ah, supply depot, that's nice. ExCeLLos is now distance mining over there. He's still at... Jesus Christ! Oh, over 22,000 stockpiled resources from ExCeLLos right now. Why isn't he engaging? Why is he not engaging? He remaxed so quickly. What's the production capabilities for Sasin? He's adding on more racks. He's adding on a ton of command centers too. But let's see for him. We've got so far 14. We've got Vikings sitting over there. 14 racks. And I think that's it. Oh, I don't know why I'm saying that's it. That's still pretty significant. We got a single starport. And so that seems like it's probably it. He doesn't even hotkey that starport, it seems. Alright, so we're continuing forward. You've got pings down here. I'm not quite sure why. Are there idle probes anywhere? We have 8 idle probes. That's not good. It's a lot of idle probes. I saw a fleet beacon while I was passing around over there. Fleet beacon, there it is. No graviton catapult. Surprise, surprise. Ooh, we're having the Colossi trying to get picked off, but they have a lot of armor. Look at them getting targeted down. Oh, look at that Colossus with 11 health left. 11 kills too. Oh, that's kind of funny. 11-11. Make a wish. It's 11-11. So we're pushing forward. We're going to see that get taken out completely. A little bit of overkill to have all of those Vikings seeing that. And now we're going to have, oh, the cloaked ghosts once again are moving in and wreaking havoc, but then they run into the path of an observer and they get taken out. 3 observers. How many observers are on the field? We've got 4 observers. I like that. Good number. The supply depot is still here. These Vikings are continuing to push forward, but ExCeLLos can just remax so easily. What's his Templar count? Looking like he only has about 5. Yep, he's got 6. So it's not, is it over here? I hear a nuke. Where is this? Nuke. Ah, there's the nuke. There it lands. And, oh, that's not going to land. That's going to get taken out. Another nuke is being thrown down. That may get denied. Or just may kill himself with it. Okay, never mind, he cancels it. ExCeLLos, though, is never going to leave maxed, it seems. So we're having these guys continuing to jockey for position. We've got so many charge lots, but a lot of Marauders here. They still don't have concussive shells, guys. Oh my god, you can see right there they do not have concussive shells. Yeah, it's kind of obscured a little bit by the zanderfeverSC thing, but yeah, you should be able to see clearly that there's no concussive shells on those guys. So we continue to push forward. We've got cannons being... who needs units to kill a supply depot when there are cannons you can build and have it take 40 seconds to build and then another 40 seconds to kill it? Then you can get your Nexus. This base is now taken with almost nothing. We've got a lot of SCVs mining. I hear a nuke. It is... where is this nuke? Where's the nuke? I think I canceled. Probably like one of those against the army nukes. As you see him pushing forward. Yeah, he's got no other ghosts on that side of the field. So we're now at about the halfway point for this game. I honestly may consider going to ×4. Are they still hitting lots of buttons? Yeah, look at that. APM is huge for both players. Still managing to hit a ton of stuff, and this is trying. Then we're going to see those Zealous just take out that ghost with almost no difficulty. Barely at the range vision of those cans. Oh, there's an observer there. That's probably what gave the vision. I'm shocked that Sasin hasn't gotten a Raven or something. I feel like that would be a really good choice, but I mean, it's an hour into the game. You're not running at 100% at this point. Alright, so we have all of those command centers. Another 2 more actually are going to go in. The Vikings are trying to be sneaky. We're going to have these cannons just take a little bit of damage. And oh, if that nuke lands, that... oh, nope, that's not going to land. Now they're going to push forward. And has he not realized yet that he doesn't have concussive? I mean, people made fun of... well, not really made fun of, but people found amusement at Thor saying getting a 26-minute concussive shells or something against Naniwa in the TSL finals. And now here we have an hour-long game, literally, where at the hour point, we're going to have no concussive shells. Wow. I'm honestly contemplating going to ×4 now, because this is insanity. Side Storm on all of those Stalkers. It's a great way to kill your Stalker shields. Almost exactly, actually. It's 80 damage for Side Storm, 80 damage taken by the shields. But then plus 3 shields, so I doubt that actually impacts Side Storm. I'm kind of just rambling right now. Let's go to ×4. Yeah, ×4. If we see an engagement, I'll go to ×2. There we have some nice attacks happening over there. But oh my god. This is why I love the fast forward feature sometimes. And look at the amount of bases that just aren't taken right now. This single Marauder is a good thing to do to stop that. This base is now getting mined. We've got gas going down. Both players are maxed. And this is insanity. All the players. Why is there no concussive shells? Okay, look who's getting from the engineering bay. And he's not getting concussive shells. Oh my god, what's over here? It's just a lot of gateways. So now we're seeing him engaging. Oh, here we go. Oh wait, no, he's retreating. But faster. Yeah. Are we gonna see him engage? Are we gonna have engagement? Are we gonna have engagement? We've got a side storm. A side storm hitting a lot of those Vikings, but apparently these players don't want to engage. Oh my god. Okay. So, yeah, look at that. 12 Templar. It's a lot of side storm. What's the ghost count taking a look at? With that, we've got 3 ghosts. Wow, the ghost count is seriously diminished. And there they are. There are those 3 ghosts. Now let's go back to times 2-ing. We have out, please. Looks like somebody was lagging. No. Rag. Oh well. Looks like we're missing the lag that happened. You got more nukes on the way. There's Shakuras. More nukes are going down. You've got the death of something down there. When we start dying, we've got 2 PS over there. Wow, what's better than 1 PF in a nice choke? 2 PS in a nice choke. So this base is now being taken once again. We have Vikings running around, trying to find the Colossi. Nuke! Where is this nuke? Ooh, that's an interesting set of nukes. Going after the tech. Oh, they got taken out. Just barely saving those couple things. And I got pylons being built. This Nexus is taken out. These players just don't want to engage. Three. Vikings are running around. If only I had just like a magical thing where I could just skip to the point where the action happens. This is a pretty dull game. I mean, both players are just not doing anything. We have a lot of Vikings out. Do they have upgrades? +2 upgrades. Get the +3. Oh my god. Oh my god. And concussive shells is still not researched, guys. Scan going to take out a bunch of observers, so we can see ExCeLLos is now down to 181 supply, but who cares? He's got 24 gateways. 24 gateways. He's back to max again. Wait, he's got more gateways than 24 now, actually. Built even more. Yep, we're now into the second control group of gateways. I'm kind of ignoring that nuke. Where is... There's a nuke. Oh, he's going to retreat, cancel, and try and get that ghost alive, but does not happen. This guy literally has... Wow. 35 gates. 35 gates. Mothership! Hour and 13-minute mothership. Oh my god. Holy but Jesus. I don't know what to do with my life. Loo, I've got some apples. Loo, there's 3 bases that haven't been taken hour and 15 minutes in. Well, it's supposed to be taken like 20 times. That says this one. Now we're going to have a side storm on those Marines. I guess Marines are expendable at this point. They're getting some nice probe kills, which is dandy and all. Now down to, is that going to be all the probes? Literally, there's 2 probes somewhere on the map. Where are these 2 probes? They're not idle. They're mining somewhere. So we have this one mining those minerals. This assimilator is empty. Where is this other probe? Oh, look at that. The second probe. You've got... Oh my god. Sasin, do not go battlecruisers. Battlecruisers do not win when your opponent has an economy, a mothership. 13,000 in the bank. It's probably closer to 14,000 in the bank, actually. Mules. Oh, mules, look at the income. This is an insane game. We are 19 minutes in. Times 4ing this. Oh my god, this is so long. This is the longest game I've ever seen in my life. Scans are going down everywhere. I mean, he's got orbitals. He can cover the entire map. I'm kind of curious what his vision was during that, because he literally saw almost the entirety of the map. And once again, this base gets denied. His players just don't want to engage in a fight at all. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. I'm literally times 4 in this replay, and this is insane. Absolutely insane. Okay. Pushing forward. Base is now mined out, except for the little gas. And there we have the guys pushing in again. Once again, they're going to go ahead and take out stuff. Alright. This is insane. We have 2 probes on the field, literally. Look at the army supply for both these players. A nuke just went down over there and damaged a zealot. That's exciting. This is insanity. Absolute insanity. This nuke is almost going down. I'm going to go down to times 2 just because we have a lot of actual things happening now. But, wow. So we have Mothership's going... Mothership is not really doing anything right now, but still, it's a good thing to have. Why are there no further proxy bombs? I'm surprised there's not a pilot like in the middle of the map, but I guess it's being killed by nukes and everything. Ah, look at the SCV. Ha! Just chilling over here, where that Nexus could be. Got a Stomani, got another nuke being thrown down somewhere. Not quite sure where. Alright, they're going to call down there. Was it down there? Ah, so the nuke was down there. This nuke is going down. Yeah, there we go. This is insane. We're an hour and a half into this game. We're literally an hour and a half into a game right now. Ah, technically the players aren't maxed. I find that amusing. A blink. No idea what that blink was for. Observer. Viking! This is not going to kill a Colossus. But they will lose some of their own lives. Sasin's now down to 187 supply. ExCeLLos is sitting at max. He has built 3 probes! Oh my god! Economy! He's going to go up to a whopping 4 probes. Hooray! Hooray, economy! Look at his bank. I'll make it bigger for you. Look at his bank. It's actually about the same font size, isn't it? That's disappointing. And there we go, battle cruisers. Saw them coming before. Oh, we got the fusion core dance thingy, the behemoth reactor or whatever that dance that Day9 did. Hey, look at that! A blink that was useful. Not nice. God, this is so dumb. Psystorm. Psystorm. Ah, this Starport doesn't get a tech lab. It's the reject of the bunch. It's the reject of the bunch. The problem is I don't see how battlecruisers can actually win this. I feel like that may end up losing sauce in the game. And now let's get into actual analysis for why I say that. It's because of the 30-something odd warp gates that are out for ExCeLLos, the massive bank, the fact that he can bring down a solid 10 High Templar and all Stalkers, feedback every single one of the battlecruisers, blink micro, that kind of stuff. He's got a lot of upgrades, and that'll be awesome. Let's take a look at the air upgrades for the battlecruisers. 2-1, not 3-3. They're going to die very quickly to 3-3-3 Stalkers and feedback. So now you have an engagement, pushing forward. That's all nice and things. But you're going to see him pushing forward. You've got all these guys attacking. They're pinging these bases that aren't taken yet. Base actually might. These SCVs are just watching that base be mined. Oh, look at that. Zealots are dying. I'm pretty sure they're being sacrificed so that ExCeLLos can try and get something better. That's all I can think that he's doing. But this is ridiculoso. Sasin! I don't think Sasin cares that he's losing these units. If you agree with me, raise your hand. I raise my own hand. I count as a person. I want excitement. So we're now down up to what, 2 battlecruisers? It seems there are 4 battlecruisers. Ah, there are 2 sitting down there that I didn't see. But now we have one guy. Flock is just lost. He's lost it. He doesn't want to watch this game anymore. Oh my god, 14 probes! Oh my god, 14 probes! Look at that, 14 probes. 4 more battlecruisers are coming into play. Okay, Sasin, if he's gonna really go for his battlecruiser stuff, he needs Ravens. He needs point defense drone. That'll be pivotal in actually getting time for his battlecruisers to be able to do anything good. We have more battlecruisers coming to play. The Vikings are a great thing to have as well, but if he's gonna try and transition to Sky Terran, he also needs upgrades. He's at 3-1. Great. Where's the armor upgrades? Where's that armory? Is it just being completely idle somewhere? There's the armory. It's idle. Look at that. We got more battlecruisers going down. Raven, Sasin, Raven. What are they, 2 supply for Ravens? Yeah, they're 2 supply. You can easily get out another 2 right now. Get out 4-point defense drones. That stops, 4-point defense drones, 20 shots per 40, 80. That stops 80 shots from stalkers. If that's not significant, I don't know what it is. Oh, look at that. Units are dying. We have more stalkers being called in right now for this guy, and we see... there they are. Death happening. I probably should actually see that instead of looking at that, but I mean, this is why... Oh my god. Every single... Oh, look, the reject starport got its tech lab. But look at that. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely insanity. Is he getting more upgrades? Why aren't you getting upgrades? And why aren't you getting Ravens? No! Ravens, please. Ravens, please. Ravens, please. Sasin's now maxed. A lot of Marauders. He's got a good amount of ghosts. He can go for the EMPs. I guess he's going to try and EMP the High Templar. Make sure they can't feedback. But the Mothership could get an incredibly good Vortex. I kind of want to see an Archon toilet against Terran. I want to see if that works out as well as it does against Zerg. I know it'll work well against the Marauders. But the non-bio units are what I'm curious about, because that bio increase in damage is just so significant. Let's take a look at it. We've got time. 47 versus 34. It's pretty significant. Versus bio, I think it does 35 normally. So the Archon with +3 upgrades, normally with +3 against normal people, it's 34 damage. And then versus bio without upgrades, it does 35 damage. That's kind of interesting to see that it's basically the same thing. Marauders are doing 26 versus armored, and now here we go. He EMP'd himself. Oh, you clever, clever man, Sasin. You clever, clever man. However, that means you have no Yamato cannon, which I don't think is going to be a big deal, but if you could Yamato that mothership, that would be really significant. I like the word significant. Oh my god, right now every single base is taken. Technically speaking. It's not actually being mined. How many probes? 14 probes, 9 SCVs. We've got out of position. There we go. They're attacking, and they're not attacking. Okay, might as well just go stick with this camera like this for now before something happens. Sniping of Zealous. That's not typical. Alrighty then. Hour and 45 minutes in. Let's look at the mined out bases. Look at that. Can you imagine if this was Brood War for a second and these refineries could all still be mined? With Brood War, there was an infinite amount of gas on the field because the Vespene geysers would just get depleted. But for StarCraft 2, that obviously can't happen. So ExCeLLos couldn't theoretically starve out Sasin and then go for endless amounts of Archons, which is actually relevant right now as you're watching the entire map technically get mined except for up here. Oh, looks like there are mules dropped, which I guess makes sense considering that that's what Sasin's going for with his 10 Royal Commands or whatever he has. Another observer gets killed. How many obs are left? 3 obs are left in the field. You have 14 probes. Income is technically in favor of ExCeLLos right now. Look at the banks. La la la. Or being pinged at the 2 SCVs that are still there this entire time. Yamato cannon kills off that Nexus, and this Battlecruiser actually doesn't die. That's nice. Where's your +3 armor? Sasin, +3 armor. Ravens to... I want Raven. Excuse me, I burped. I want Ravens. I also want you to repair... Excuse me, I want you to repair this battlecruiser too. I am burping in revolt. Ghosts. Did they actually get to snipe off anything? Oh, looks like they didn't. Ah, one ghosted. So we have that can get scanned and killed. I'm kind of hard to garner any excitement right now. This is ridiculous. Absolutely. Yeah. Ooh, EMP. Nice EMP. Does not want feedbacks going down. But look at that. The High Templar still have 100 energy. And it's kind of funny to see 3/3 High Templar, because that's something you rarely ever see. Snipes. That ghost gets 2 kills and gets out alive. Wow. Are we gonna have a final engagement yet? Income. Vastly in favor of the Protoss. He's got a whopping 3-4 times the income. 4 idle SCVs. How can you let yourself have idle SCVs at this point in the game when you have so few? Look at the army supplies. 186 for both players. It's ridiculous. Can we get some more upgrades, please? This game's just not ending. Oh, look at that! A base was taken out again. Auto cannon to kill off the pylon. It's like it was gonna supply block ExCeLLos. Yamato cannon! Did he use Yamato cannon, like 20 Yamato cannons into that? Oh, that's bad. Oh, that is bad. And somehow that battlecruiser survives with 6 health. Now we have mules to repair. Probably see them all go on auto repair. Are they? Okay, so yeah. So this fleet is being repaired. This guy really needs repair. Ah, he got feedback! He died. Nice feedback. Very nice feedback. Can we get some ravens now? Please. Lots of stalkers. 3. This is ridiculous. Look at all these battlecruisers. So many battlecruisers. Jesus. Jesus. 6 ghosts, that's nice. They're still running. What's the APMs for these players? Look at that. They're still hitting tons of buttons. How are their... I'm just impressed at their hand stamina at this point. Look at that. 112 and 94 average for both players. I know ExCeLLos has gone down. I think he was triple digits for the majority part of that early game, that sort of more normal game. I guess Sasin has more experience with longer games just because he's Terran and has to deal with some kind of TVT long game shenanigans. Ha! He's building more command centers. Might as well. He's got so many resources. Can you get some ravens, please? Oh god, we're gonna have an attack. Well, wait for the kill the entire vision of the minimap, Mr. Observer Pingy Man. How many? We got so many of those guys. Army supplies are huge. You have another observer out. 2 more are being built. That's going to bring the total up to 7 observers. That's a lot of observers. It's the most I've ever seen on the map at once. I guess they're useful right now, but this mothership has done nothing. I don't get... Okay, something that ExCeLLos could actually do is run around with blink stalkers, attack something, mass recall if the battlecruisers engage, so the battlecruisers are so slow. But that's not what's happening. Are we gonna see a battle? Battle? Oh god, PFs everywhere now. Jesus, we're seeing... This is the new definition of a slow push. A planetary fortress push Oh wait! Battle! Battle! I'm going down at normal speed for this because we've had so much speeding through. We can just watch as Terran retreats. Feedbacks, feedbacks, feedbacks. Looks like we're actually going to see attacking happening. Okay, okay. Those command centers basically served as if they were force fields. Scanning over everything to see the motherships, hiding hidden units, peoples. But Sasin's getting so many storms against him. Oh my god. Look at the health of those units. Look at the health of those units. Let's go back up to normal, actual speed, like faster speed. Valkyrie's actually not that really hurt. Not that hurt. Hey, look at that! 2 hours in, the +3 armor has started. Did he just EMP himself again? I think he did. I like that a lot. I think he EMP'd himself. He's gonna scan and take out that observer. We've got... where are the other command centers? I actually like the idea of slow pushing with the planetary fortresses, because this game just seems never gonna end. Now we're gonna see them move, push in, attacking. Those are now just idle mules that are not repairing anything at all. But we have our engagements. Watch the Valkyries' health just plummet. Storm, give a few feedback Valkyries. That'll be significantly dead if they continue getting hit. But we see pointing back to the planetary fortress. ExCeLLos is now in a good position actually. If he can just remax with those stalkers and those Templar, do that kind of thing, get down the storms, get down nice attacking things, and if Sasin would get those ridiculous other player leaves, just indignation. I'm kind of extrapolating, but still, 6 battle cruisers are coming down. With those 6, we're going to count up to 14. Which is higher than the previous high of 13, I believe. We're going to watch as mules will be repairing. They're on auto repair now. We got another player leaving. ExCeLLos is now max once again. I guess he's just waiting for energy on his Templar, maybe. He's got enough for a storm on all of them, barely. Here come more battlecruisers. It's a lot of battlecruisers. Wow, 14. Oh, the previous high was 11, actually. Ghost coming down. Why not Ravens? Why not Ravens? What is your reasoning, Sasin, for no ravens? No raisins. Well, you can't eat raisins because they're playing right now. Oh, look at the APM has plummeted down for ExCeLLos to 0. And now he gets the hit buttons again. Oh, it looks like we have another attack. We've got EMP on some of those battlecruisers. However, a bunch of them still have full health. Look at all the scans. All the scans. Scans. Are we going to see him attack? I would love for an engagement to happen, personally. We're going to have... what did he actually just... Yamato can? I don't even know. ExCeLLos is remaxing with observers, apparently. We'll see him pushing forward. We've got the battlecruiser count looking quite healthy. Plus getting Yamato. It is an Archon. Doesn't even kill the Archon. Wow. 300 damage to the Yamato. 50 shields left. Makes sense. Makes sense. This thing is causing 300 damage. That does mean that it one-shots photon cannons, which is a nice tidbit. One-shots most ground units, not Archons. It'll definitely hit to kill Stalkers. Probably Immortals too. I doubt the Hardened Shield works against the Yamato cannon. That seems a little ridiculous. Yeah. Will you get Ravens yet? Sasin. Sasin, you're hurting my soul, and I'm not even Terran. ExCeLLos is hurting my soul. He's Protoss, and he hasn't... He didn't engage for a while. He didn't get the fast 3-3 upgrades. I don't know who's gonna win. It's all about this last game. No, I know it's like times 4 speed. Yeah. Kills off another. So look at the units lost. Oh my god. I may just keep that up because that's a cool thing. How many, let's just first see that. Yeah, 13 probes, 5 SCVs, and ExCeLLos GG's. He GG's without even attacking? Why is he attacking? I don't know, maybe he just got bored. But yeah, there you have it. 2 hour, 12 minute, 3 second game. GG.